6:33 this morning, sentencing set to begin in the capital case against Ronnie Walker.
Just this week, the 47-year-old was convicted of first-degree murder in the shooting death of a teenage girl in Tampa. 10 Tampa Bay's Christina Mendez live outside the Hillsborough County Courthouse now. Christina, this is a landmark court hearing.
Caitlin and Jamison, this is the first capital case here in Hillsborough County to move forward under a new Florida law. Right now, the jury can decide to recommend a death sentence if 8 out of 12 jurors recommend to do so. Before, it had to be a unanimous decision, and that penalty phase gets underway starting at 10 o'clock this morning. It is the same jury that convicted Ronnie Walker of first-degree murder in the 14-year-old's shooting death case that happened back in May 2022. Prosecutors say he drove the victim to a dead end in Tampa Heights, turned off his lights, and shot Nylexia Alexander multiple times after an argument. The teen's cell was left inside his car, which helped detectives track his movements. Another man who was there at the time of the murder pleaded guilty as an accessory. We did talk to Nylexia's mother after the verdict earlier this week.
I could see her smiling down and say, "You did it, Mom. You did it. You did not give up. You stood in the paint." As she would say, you stood in the paint. And I did. I did this for her. We fought for her.
Now this next phase could go into next week, at least until Monday, it is expected, as well as the defense to bring up some evidence that could help him avoid the death penalty.
Yeah, and Christina, publicly here, we've heard a lot about Walker's past, but on the state side this morning, this will likely mark the first opportunity for jurors to hear details about Walker's past violent crimes.
Yeah, that's right. The state will be able to bring this up to the jury for the very first time. 10 Tampa Bay covered one of his previous convictions back in 2003. He actually killed a woman during a home invasion, and that was Elaine Caldwell. He was actually convicted of first-degree murder in that case, was sentenced to life in prison, but was actually overturned, accepted a plea deal in that case, got 8 years, but with time served, only ended up spending about 5 years behind bars for that case. We'll see what happens in this first set of hearings this morning for this current conviction that he's facing again in Nylexia Alexander's murder. Live in Tampa this morning, Christina Mendez, 10 Tampa Bay.
Christina, thank you.